Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. So today I have an update to share with you, and we arrived back last night, and I would like to say that my sister's wedding was amazing. I had so much fun. I seen family that I haven't seen in a while, and yeah, I really enjoyed it, and the trip to and from was very chaotic for me. I experienced a lot of panic attacks when traveling. I don't like it. It's very unpleasant for me, and it just causes a lot of anxiety. And when I'm anxious, I don't eat, and my body goes into starvation mode, and I can go hours, I can go days without eating if I'm having a panic attack and I'm not doing anything about it. And that's exactly what I experienced. Now, I had a few of something to eat on the way. It wasn't much. It was just like a little bit here, a little bit there. I was drinking the same bottle of water that I had when we left, and I had very little of some juice, and that's pretty much it. And then on arrival, we had things that we needed to do. So I was chewing some gum, I drank some more water, and we did what we needed to do. That evening, having dinner, I had literally maybe 2 spoonsful. I know. It gets worse, trust me. That's not even the worst part. I then just drank water at this point, and my body was so anxious from not eating. Like, the anxiety was so intense that I was trembling, I was dizzy, I was sick to my stomach. I felt like I couldn't eat because I felt like it was gonna come back up. So then I didn't want to eat, even though my body's telling me you need to eat or you're gonna get sick. I'm thinking I'm having anxiety, and that's why I feel this way, but it's because I haven't eaten, and that's why my anxiety was so intense. And instead of me listening to my doctor the previous nights, when I had my visit with her, instead of listening to what she just told me, which was eat something when you're feeling extremely anxious, maybe, eat something, you'll feel better, it'll bring your anxiety and your stress level down. And so I did the complete opposite of what she told me, and I didn't have anything to eat, that night. I just went to sleep. I slept for about 2 hours. When I got up like around 12. I played on my phone, watched videos, replied to some comments, and then I couldn't sleep and I felt sick. So I started pacing back and forth in the hotel, and I was like, well, let me just go take a shower. Maybe I'll feel better if I shower. So I said, let me just shower now, so that way in the morning, all I gotta do is get dressed and I'm already ready. I don't have to, nobody has to wait on me. I'm already done. So, because I take a while, getting ready. So I took a shower and I laid back down, and it was like, that was at 4 o'clock, and everyone got up like around like 6:37. So as they're getting ready, I decided to get dressed, brush my hair, and I decided, well, let me just, because I started having another panic attack at this point. I am extremely hungry. I'm having stomach pains. I feel extremely sick to my stomach. I'm having this extreme, like, panic attack. I'm pacing back and forth in the hotel, and I just want to leave. And when everyone gets done, I said, let me just go and brush my teeth. Well, as I'm putting the toothpaste on my brush, I started dry heaving, and I thought I was going to get sick, so I started gagging. And that's when he came over and asked, my dad came over and asked if I was okay. And he's like, you haven't eaten anything since yesterday. So we went downstairs to have breakfast, and he's like, you need to relax, calm down, I grabbed a banana, I grabbed some plain Cheerios, and I was eating that, and I was picking through the banana, but as I'm eating it, I felt like I was gonna get sick, and I felt like I was gonna choke on the water if I drank anything. I know. I was to the point where I was like physically sick, and I was hallucinating, so I was hearing voices, and they were telling me that I was going to choke if I ate or drank anything. So that's when, my dad was like, your sugar is low. So he went and he got me some orange juice, and he said, he gave me some orange juice. So he's like telling me, you need to drink the whole thing. And I'm like sipping on it. I'm taking like little sips. And he's like, just take your time. You need to eat the banana. You need to drink the orange juice. So he went and he got me an omelet. And he's like, you need the protein as well. So he made sure that I ate the entire omelet, I ate the banana, and I drank all the orange juice. So I wasn't allowed to leave until I finished everything. And, as he's talking to me, he could see, my face went from pale, my eyes were red, my face was pale, and I was trembling. And as I'm eating the banana and I'm drinking the orange juice, he could see the color coming back, and he could see my eyes clearing up, and he could see that I was like communicating much better, because before I was having trouble speaking. And he's like, your sugar was so low. I thought that, he said, I thought I would have to, I thought I was going to have to take you to the hospital because you were that sick. You cannot go without eating. You're hungry, you need to eat something right away. You cannot go hours without eating, because my body just automatically goes into starvation mode. So it's not like I'm hungry and then it'll pass a little bit. No, once I'm hungry, if I don't eat, the hunger just builds up. So he made sure that I finished all my food. I drank all the orange juice, so I went and I grabbed another cup of orange juice. And is that all I had? I think that's all I had with me, I believe. And I think I grabbed something else, like I think that's all I had. The omelet, the Cheerios. Yeah. So after he seen that I was okay, I was communicating, and I wasn't having anxiety. He's like, I need to nurse you back to health because we're not going anywhere. Like, he was going to go from the hotel to the hospital with me because I was in bad shape. And he's like, this is a wedding. Like, I have to nurse you back to health so that way you're well enough for this wedding, because we don't want you to have any more episodes. We don't need you getting sick at the wedding. So I had the Cheerios with me and go in there. So we went back and we got something to eat. So he made sure that I ate all my food again, and he got me like a sweet tea as well. So he's like, you need the sugar. So he got me a sweet tea, and I was drinking that. And then we went back to the hotel, we got dressed, we got ready, and then we headed over to the wedding. And I felt fine. I chewed gum, while I was during. But I felt better when we, after the wedding, I had something to eat, so they made sure that, I had, I was eating, and yeah. So, yeah, they made sure that I wasn't going to go to bed starving. I wasn't going to go to bed hungry. But it was chaotic, I'm telling you. I was a mess. Yeah, I did not listen to my doctor. Again, I'm thinking I'm anxious, and that's why I feel so sick, instead of thinking, oh, I'm anxious because I haven't eaten and my body is starving. I think that I'm anxious and I'm just having like a normal panic attack. I'm not thinking it's because my body is starving, and I did not listen to my doctor at all, even though I seen her the day before. I went and I had another episode the very next day. But yeah, so after all that chaos, yeah, it was fun. I had a great time, and yeah, I think that I think I'm going to acquire more juice rather than green tea in my diet, because you know, you see in my grocery hauls, you know, I always have green tea all the time. So I drink water or green tea, you already know. And even though green tea is good, it also has caffeine and it's dehydrating as well. So I'm drinking water, but I'm also getting dehydrated from drinking all the tea, so that really does not help. I think I'm going to just acquire more juice in my diet, more fruits, because fruit is really good for blood sugar, you know, for low blood sugar. A banana really did help me. Yeah, orange juice, and I had a banana, and I felt better. Within like 15 minutes, I started to feel better physically, not only mentally, but like I could feel like the pains in my stomach going away. I could feel like I didn't have that choking sensation in my throat. The dizziness started going away. The anxiety started subsiding instantly. And yeah, within 15 minutes of drinking the orange juice and eating the banana, I felt better. So I know that works for me when my sugar is low, or if, you know, if I'm having really bad panic attacks, I know the fruit does help with that. So I need to change up and add fruit to my diet, and stay away from the, I won't say like stay completely away from the green tea, but don't drink it as much. And I know when you drink a lot of water too and you're not eating anything, that will bring your vitamin levels down too. If you're just drinking just water and you're not eating any food, that will lower your vitamins and your minerals too. I think she mentioned that as well. So if I'm just drinking water and I'm not eating any food, then, you know. But yeah, so that's the update. Well, yeah, we arrived, well, we got here like around like 10:30 last night. It's now like almost 3 in the morning, because, you know, I fell asleep. I fell asleep around like 11, and I woke up around 2 to film this video. So yeah. But anyway, that's it for this update, and I will be filming some more video casts. So if there's anything you guys like to see, just leave it in the comment section, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.